Good morning to everyone. This is my presentation. My name is Nereida Bueno, and I'm from the Department of Clinical Psychobiology. The title of my presentation is also the title of my PhD thesis, The Evolution of the Sense of Fairness, Humans versus Great Apes. I am convinced that any of you have lived that moment in which someone asks you, how did you manage to devote 4 years of your life to the same topic? Well, in my case, the answer is, it was because of Batman, and it was immersed at a prison when my psychological practice. Well, Batman, why? Because I really love reading comic of Batmans. And I don't know if you know that Bruce Wayne was praying in the first comic of the series of Batman, and it was because of the death of his parents. So he said, I swear by the spirits of my parents to avenge their deaths by spending the rest of my life avenging on all criminals. And I was wondering myself, is that possible? That makes biological sense to change all your life, all your principle, just because of a plan of action, in this case, a revenge action? Well, coming from the fictional life to the real life, when I was working at a prison, working, not inside the prison, I had contact with some inmates, and one of them said to me, I am wondering, I am waiting that moment to get free, because the day I am free, I'm going to take revenge into blah, blah, blah. So, well, apart from talking to the police and to the people working at the prison, I also was asking to myself, so is that possible? That makes biological sense to be at a prison 20 years of your life and then thinking, the day I am free, I'm going to commit another crime that can return me into prison. So, when was revenge born? I would like to answer this question. How many years can we back into the evolutionary scale of humanity to put a time in which revenge was born? So the question was arised, and I said, oh my God, I think I have a PhD idea here. So I can combine my career, my degree in psychology, my interest in evolution, my other degree in criminology, and my interest in comics by Batman, by having a title of my thesis, the evolution of the sense of fairness and revenge, a comparative study between humans and great apes. Wow, this was really interesting because interdisciplinarity was not the problem, but the solution. I could combine every area of my interest into a PhD title. So, well, the thing is that if I'm going to study revenge, this can arise some unethical problems. We cannot kill people into the lab. We cannot hurt subjects. So how can study this into the lab? Well, quickly, bibliographical review took me into these two articles. Monkeys reject an equal pay, and chimpanzees are vengeful but not spiteful. Well, by recreating a reciprocate scenario in which an exchange of objects is done, we can provoke something as revenge into the lab. So, well, thanks to the FPU scholarship that I have, thanks to the University of Barcelona and the Max Planck Institute of Evolutionary Anthropology, I could manage to do all of this. As this is a comparative study, I have to do some experiments with humans and some experiments with great apes. With humans, we do a version of the ultimatum game. There's, quickly explained, there's a deal. There are 2 deals of 10 stickers, and one is unfair, 8 for me, 2 for you, and the other one is fair, 5 for me, 5 for you. So the question is, for the offer, will he be empathic enough to low a little bit, 5 and 5, but assuring the deal, taking into account the other? The receiver will take the risk to say, I don't want this deal because this is unfair, for example, in the 8 and 2 deal. And the other, the fake loss, it is because we do a task, we make children doing a task, and then that task is delete, and we offer the child to have the opportunity to reciprocate against the person who has supposed delete that task. What about great apes? Well, I don't have enough time to explain it, and it is under construction. We are doing now the methodological and the design experiment. at the Max Planck Institute, but I would like to finish with this. How is our life as PhD students? Well, first of all, I think that we have some kind of feeling of space and time changes because we need to get up very early in the morning. We are the last ones in the department. Our car is the only parked when we are getting up from the university. Your partners at your flat are your slaves, no, co-workers, I mean, because they help you a lot with the materials. And ending, your leisure time clearly changed because all is revenge, all is revenge. You make a blog, you make something with vegetable, I don't know why. You go to the zoo taking some photographs, you go to the IKEA because you are desperate with your studies, and finally your room is not a room, it's only a way to storage all the things that you have. But this is really satisfactory because happiness is the thing that you really obtain when you are doing what you really want to do. Thanks.